Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so I'm trying to make sense of what is going on with the Hawks, what's going on with the Spurs, teams that are, um, OKC. Who is this player that these teams, particularly the Spurs and OKC, seem to be coveting in next year's draft? Because the DeJounte Murray trade is like crazy to me. They're completely rebuilding. I became a little more knowledgeable about the three picks and the pick swap in regards to DeJounte Murray's exchange. That's like a super exchange for that for the player. I knew it was crazy, but three first rounders and a pick swap apparently is like even more so crazy than I thought in terms of their return. Nevertheless, I don't like the pairing of DeJounte Murray and Trae Young personally. I don't love it. I think a lot of people are really excited about what they can do defensively, in terms of DeJounte Murray making up for him defensively, his Trae Young's defensive issues. But all in all, I'm not super excited about that pairing at all. So why would San Antonio do this? Because there's a kid by the name of Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama, I believe is his name. Victor Wembanyama. He is a 7'2" player with a 10.2 standing reach. Yes, 10.2 is his wingspan. As soon as you lay eyes on this player, you immediately understand that even if he is garbage, he is still going to dominate the NBA. If he is absolute trash, if his skills don't allow him to do nothing but run back and forth and keep his arms up, he's still going to affect the basketball floor in legendary ways. That is how serious this is. That's exactly how serious this is. He's a video game player, dude. His arms are as long as my body, and I'm not exaggerating at all. I'm not exaggerating at all. At all. He looks like he has two human beings hanging off his shoulders. And he's really, really fast for his size. He's really, really smart in his timing in terms of blocking shots. So it's not like he doesn't have gifts. I'm just saying if he didn't have any, he would still be an NBA player. But the dude is very, very great in terms of timing. He guesses well in terms of situations where, let's say he's chasing behind you and you go up and under or something like that. He's very good at guessing where you're going and how best to use his length to stop you from doing it. To anticipate him being an all-star is an understatement. It's an absolute understatement. He's going to have to work hard not to be effective. Simple as that. He's going to have to work very hard to not get deflections. He's going to have to work very hard not to get blocks. That's easy. And then you couple that with the understanding that he's pretty dang slender and fast, so he can get out to the three-point line and block three-point shots very consistently. And when I say very consistently, it's not normal at all. Take Jones from the New Orleans Pelicans and just add like significantly more length to what it is that he does. He's already super long. He's already super talented, super good at timing. Just add a bunch of length to that already. So this player is worth it. What San Antonio just did, getting super bad overnight, what OKC is doing, trying to make sure they don't get much better, and hoarding all these picks, both of these two teams, they're trying to maximize their opportunity at getting this particular player. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Especially for a team like OKC, who already has Holmgren in place, who already has Poku in place. You add that third player, that could be a dynasty. That could be a dynasty. Because they're going to have advantages on the perimeter and advantages with easy buckets and advantages in terms of length that you can't keep up with. No matter what you're building, it's going to be very difficult to stop these stilts. These basically 10-foot poles that they're going to be standing. All three of them are going to be standing with their hands upright or their hands out, and you trying to get around it or teardrop over it is going to be so very difficult. So very difficult. Guys like Trae Young and them little teardrops, stuff like that, they're going to have to make adjustments once this person comes into the league. They're going to have to adjust to his particular speed and length. You thought Mobley and who else? AD. Think about players like Gobert. Like, he's the next level of this. Giannis, he's the next level of this. He's longer than those guys. And so it's evident that he hasn't grown into his body yet. Obviously, he's still young. So as he puts on strength and as his conditioning gets to where it's going, if he has a relatively healthy couple of start to his career, first 4 years, and he's relatively healthy, I don't know what you're gonna do with this dude. I don't know what you're gonna do with this dude. I think the hope for the league is that he sucks. That's my God's honest opinion. The hope is that when he gets here, he just has his brain ain't necessarily that great. Maybe he makes bad decisions. Maybe he has trouble finishing or something. You hope that he has some natural deficiency that you can't see, because if he is just good, just simply a good basketball player, it's a wrap. You can just give him all the accolades, write his name in the Hall of Fame. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Just throw him straight into it, because he's going to be a menace in ways that maybe we haven't seen before. To be honest with you, I think that's reasonable. He's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the perimeter, arms just forever, fast enough to keep up with these guys. You know, length, man. That's why I look at the New York Knicks and I say, okay, you guys putting together Jalen Brunson and whatever else you can. It was DeJounte Murray, but obviously that fell apart. If you don't find a way to grab a player that can do something with this type of guy, what you're building right now, you're going to find out ain't going to be good enough. And that goes for any team with these little players. Victor Wembanyama is he's going to change the game. He's going to get some people up out of here. Some players that have a place in this league, when he gets here, you will not have it anymore. That's my prediction. That's how much of a game changer this kid can potentially be. Because if you can't shoot over him, you can't figure out a way to be effective when he's on the floor, he's going to break records, blocking shots, and getting steals. Simple as that. It's going to be one of the best defenders we've ever seen. That's all I got to say. That is literally all I have to say. Victor Wembanyama. Go check out his highlights. I still have more learning to do. But y'all better hope this boy sucks, man. Y'all better hope. BDL 44.